Welcome to Sage-Based Wisdom. I'm Jana Schmieding.
And I am Brian Bahe.
And we're podcasting to you from the sacred homelands of Blue Bottle, Studio City.
Today, we'll be giving you, our listeners, some advice cultivated indigenously from our backgrounds in seltzer
and unconventional coffee mugs.
If you're a frequent listener and want even more of us in your life, consider becoming an official Wise Ass member by going to sagebasedwisdom.supercast.com.
Yeah, please become a wise ass. It supports our work, our comedy work, and our amazing platform here that we're building for all of Indian country and beyond. And also, you get the first 2 weeks free. First 14 days are free. So we're running a deal, baby. So yeah, hit up sagebasedwisdom.supercast.com. And today we are very blessed and honored to have a special guest with us. You've seen her on almost everything. God, what hasn't she been on? She is famously, I like to call her character Prey, although she is kind of the predator in the movie Prey. She's the star of Prey. We're going to go way back into her IMDb, but she just was the co-star of the film Novocaine. She is an incredible actor and just an all-around beauty. Give it up for Amber Midthunder. Hey, girl!
Woo. Hey!
Hi, Queen.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Amber. You said before we started recording that you 10 minutes ago just had a Menti-B, which is short for a mental breakdown.
I was crying. It was really cute of me. It was really graceful.
Oh my God, that's so cute of you.
Yeah,
I think that's what the weekends are for, actually, is to kind of hold space.
It was Sunday morning and I scheduled this, right? I was like, oh, great. 9 a.m. Menti-B, 10 a.m. podcast.
Oh, what a great Sunday morning, quite honestly.
Yeah, I was worried I didn't have enough to talk about, so I was like, okay, I'll do this first.
Right, yeah. 11 a.m. stretch lab.
Yeah.
Yes, we're also talking about a stretch lab. But first I want to talk, before we get into stretch lab, which I guess we're inevitably going to have to talk about because Bri is down with this scam that I think stretch lab is. What's going on? Are you stressed out? I mean, who isn't stressed, first of all, but also...
We're all stressed.
Let's humanize you. You're a star. You're a movie star and a TV star. We are here to humanize you, girl.
Oh no! The danger of being perceived. No, I mean, listen, it's all the best things. I'm working a lot right now, and I just was a little overwhelmed that I had to have a cry.
Are
you do that?
Are you on location at the moment?
I am, yeah. I'm filming Carrie right now. So
wow.
I've been in Canada for a minute. I feel like most everyone that I know is like, I haven't heard from you in 6 months. Where are you? What are you doing? Because I've just been hiding away up here, which has been really fun. It's been really great. And then I immediately, literally the day we finish shooting here, I get on a plane and I go to Eastern Europe and I start a movie there, which will carry me to the end of the year. And that one's like a big action movie. And there's been a lot of training for it. And so we had to
tell us your training regimen. When we were talking at Cinespia, I was like, you couldn't be me.
It's been really fun. It absolutely could. It's so much fun. Listen, I saw your Prey. I saw you do a somersault.
You saw my fat ass rolling around on my bed.
I saw you throw a butter knife and do a somersault on your bed. You absolutely, this could be you.
I was heavily influenced by the movie Prey, and I need everybody, if you have not watched it, to tune in. It's on Hulu, and it's so fucking good, and Amber kicks so much goddamn ass. She fucking fights Predator, bro, and she fucking wins, dog.
It's so good.
It's so fucking good. She's so hot. She's a fucking, like, stealth little fucking Indian. It's so good. Damn. So then I had to sort of replicate the moves because I was, again, influenced. And this is before I got my titties lopped off in a breast reduction. So it was just a lot of boob and a lot of ass tumbling around on my bed and practicing.
You should have charged money for that. You shouldn't have put that out for free.
Whoa.
Oh, OnlyFans Prey?
But then it's just you and me doing this and saying ideas. It's not actually anything.
It's you doing the actual moves from Prey and then me trying to emulate them. It's like humiliation porn.
Humiliation king. I have to hustle so that you don't take my jobs.
Oh my god, girl, listen. Let me tell you about a little rope swing I did last night at a fucking LA haunted house that I almost completely botched.
Wait, that sounds so fun.
I'll tell you later, but please tell us about your current, like, fight choreo regimen for this Eastern European fight film.
So when I saw you, I was in LA. I had a little break from Carrie, and so I went back to LA for a few weeks. And I was able to be with, like, the stunt team and our core people there. And so I would go into the gym every day around, like, I don't know, 9 or something. And I basically would be there from, like, either 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. or 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And what we would do is I would do maybe like an hour or an hour and a half, like a regular workout to get swole. And then I would do, and then I would, like, take a little break, and then we'd have, like, the specialty skills. So this movie, I have, like, a bunch of different coaches of skills, which is really fun. It's so I have, like, a wrestling coach, I have a knife coach, I have a Muay Thai coach, I have there's somebody else. Right now I'm learning how to use a compound bow, different than a regular bow. So, like, I have a compound bow coach, and then sometimes I would do, like, a specialty skill for, I don't know, an hour or two, and then we would do choreo, and then we would, like, take a break, move on to choreo. So I would, like, learn my fight scenes, work on getting those, whatever, good. And then that would either be the day, or sometimes we would have a tactical trainer, and then the tactical trainer we would do tactical stuff, which also is really cool. So
yeah, you were telling me how you know how to clear a room. Honey, what?
I was gonna say, do you feel unfuckwithable now? Like, are you, like, walking down the street being like, I'm begging somebody to start some shit with me?
Yeah, find me on East Hastings. Do you guys get that? It's a Vancouver reference.
No,
not at all.
It's the Skid Row of Vancouver.
I got it.
Yeah.
I was sort of I like, whenever you tell me stories about the stuff that you do, because Amber's like a action movie person, so, like, I love the work of a woman in action films, because you do so much with your body. And so I was watching the show currently on HBO. It's that Philly crime drama. Shout out John, our producer. Hey. Go Birds, and it's called Task with Mark Ruffalo, the Buffalo, and they're, like, a bunch of FBI agents that are, like, clearing rooms and shit. And so I was sort of, like, I was doing the, like, fist. I watch them, like, go through and, like, fist. And so I was just sitting on my couch, like, smoking weed and being like.
See, and this is what I'm saying. This is why I have to train. Is because you're trying to take my jobs.
Yeah, I am out here trying to take your job.
You know what it is? The real movie is an action movie that's starring both of us, because there's room for everyone.
That's right.
Yes, there a partner.
Inclusivity.
And
I am trying to write a movie for a bunch of Native women, like good.
Wait,
like
I'm
an
obsessed.
Yeah, and I told you about this at Cinespia. I was saying, like, I really want to write a movie about 4 Native cousins, basically, that, like, one of their regalia gets stolen from a powwow, and they basically hunt down and take out this massive, like
I love this.
basically crime, like, white cowboy Taylor Sheridan crime syndicate.
I have, when you said 4 Native women, my head went to, now I want to write this movie, which is Ninja Turtles, but it's 4 Native women. And it's just kind of four Native women in like green rubber suits who are like kind of, you know, taking down a female shredder.
Sort of, it's called Ninja Turtle Island.
Oh my God. That is so good. Damn.
Wait, I'm signing up for that. Can I audition for Ninja Turtle Island?
Please, yeah.
All the training that I'm doing is just
Island.
is just so that I can audition for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Island.
This is so good. It's kind of crazy that
I love that. When you said that, I thought like, oh yeah, Ocean's 8, but Native women. But no, I like the Ninja Turtle Island better. This is
yeah. Put us in some big bulky costumes and like make us not real humans at all.
Yeah. The only human part is just like your
better.
hair is just kind of still coming out. Everyone still has like beautiful hair.
Turtles with long hair and braids. Oh, gross. Okay. We need to, Amber, as you may or may not know, this is an advice podcast where we give our listeners advice, and I feel like you have a very like worldly experience in you just are like a very well lived Native woman, and you're still so young, so I do feel like you're kind of the perfect person to be giving advice with us. The first thing we're going to do though is see what kind of advice I've been getting on my algorithm, which if I have to admit, you guys, my algorithm is absolutely fucking cursed right now. Everything is crazy. I'm getting all kinds of shit because, you know, I try to keep my algorithm diverse and also relevant, and it's wild. But let's have John here pull up the clip that I found for you to analyze with us, Amber.
Let's do it.
Entrepreneurship is not a new concept to Indigenous people. And I say this often because of the fact that a lot of us come from a long lineage of hunters, trappers, fishers, traders, and barters. For generations, for thousands of years, we have lived off this land. And not only that, we thrived because we were part of the ecosystem. And so when you see a lot of Indigenous entrepreneurs coming up, there's no surprise because that's part of reclamation. It's instilled in our DNA to live a lifestyle such as being a business owner. And so I just love being a part of something that is so much more bigger than me. But most importantly, those who are coming up with ideas are aspiring entrepreneurs who really want to take up space in business. Do so like honestly, like your creativity, your perspective, the culture that we come from, the traditions that we still carry to this day, you know, that comes out in the business, our products and services that we create. And the world needs more of that. So if you are someone who is looking for a support system, I've created a program called the Warrior Woman Circle. It's all online. It's a 5-week program. We launch on October 26th. There's very minimal placements. And so if you're looking to learn, grow, and connect in community with like-minded individuals who are on the same path as you, then I suggest you DM me directly so I can share more information with you.
Okay, that was not fucked at all. I forgot that I found an actual legit one for you, Amber. Sorry. To preface
That was
that,
so cute.
it was so good.
I love that.
Yeah, and this is like sort of when I came across this, I was like, oh, thank God, something like good is happening in the world. And of course, it's happening because a Native woman is inventing it. Native entrepreneurship.
As
What did you think of that clip?
always. I love that. I agree with her completely. I was expecting to be so much more unserious here with you guys.
No, I think we will be getting into the unserious shit. For sure.
No. I love it. I agree with her completely. I do think, yeah, I do. Well, I often feel this way, and I say this, that like, I do think something that's important is even just like really simple concepts, right? Of like things like permission, like us giving ourselves the permission to do things or not waiting for other people's permission, even just to occupy space. Like so much of the world outside of our communities feels like it's not made for us because it wasn't. But like, I think instead of waiting to feel like we belong, just creating a space for ourselves and kind of being assertive in that and making it feel like, well, if this environment doesn't fit me, I'm not going to like make myself fit to it. I'm going to show up and I'm going to let it happen. That to me, like, I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I like look around at all of the Native women and, you know, some others. And I'm just like, we are such an inventive people. Like, we are just always making shit for all of us and for other people. I myself feel like such an entrepreneur. I can't stop. It's like taking over my entire fucking life. But I also feel like being an entrepreneur is kind of like being in this business, like being a performer and an actor and a writer and working in Hollywood. It's kind of like running your own business. You have to be a business. Like, you have to like market yourself, and you have to have like an attorney. It's like all actual legitimate.
I think you're a great example of that, because I feel like you hustle in a way that is so incredible to me. And like, even just, and you're so, and I mean that, like, you're so, like, I know you're I think you're so like driven, and it's not in like I don't think, like, I've never seen you be showy about it. I just know that, like, every time I see you, every time I hear about you, you always have like something going on that's really cool. And you have a great execution of that also. Like, you have a really great way of being like, I want to do this thing. And then all of a sudden it's like 3 weeks later, it's actually happening. And I think that skill and that drive is really amazing, because how many people talk about stuff and then you're like, oh, that's just like a cool idea. That was an idea. Whereas like, you're a real, like, you really make it happen.
Thanks, girl. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit.
Brian? This is the jam.
Would you like to compliment me, Brian?
Yeah, this is the portion of the episode where we compliment Jana.
Go ahead, your turn, Brian.
I will say I did take a road trip with Jana recently, last weekend. We went to upstate.
Upstate
California.
Okay. Loving this. Loving upstate
Really
Cali.
sought after.
Upstate Cali to a powwow. Jana drove to and from. I've never felt safer. I fell asleep.
He fell asleep coming back, but also, I don't know if you felt safe on the way there, Brian, because I was cooking in my RAV4 at a smooth, creamy 95 to hundo miles per hour.
Whoa.
That's so crazy.
I was trying to get to the powwow before it ended on Friday night.
I was a little bit like, I could never do that, 95 to a hundo. But I was like, I trusted you. You seemed like you
know who
knew what
can
you were doing.
is Jana Schmieding.
Yes, that's
Jana
right.
smoking a cig.
Driving
but hey,
backwards.
Did we get there? Did I indeed shave 30 minutes off of our trip from just like I had promised? And we got there in time to get Brian an his first of like 10 Indian tacos that he had that weekend, and I got fry bread with strawberries and whipped cream.
I remember you guys being at this powwow, because didn't I respond to your story being like, hot Cheetos?
Yes.
Didn't you eat like a hot Cheeto item?
There was hot Cheetos, and they drizzled like nacho cheese sauce over it, and it was so good. It hit all the flavor.
Very salty.
Things.
Yeah, we had
perfect.
that. Bishop is Tasba's res, so we went to see Tasba and her powwow, which I've gone to before, and it was very fun.
Oh, nice.
In upstate
California.
In upstate
not New
California.
York. But I feel like on this topic of entrepreneurship, I really feel strongly, and I feel it especially after what was I talking about last night with the women that I went to the haunted house with? I've oft talked about sort of scams that I want to run to make money, and we were talking about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And
I'm a big Housewives girl.
Here's what what we were talking about with the Salt Lake City is the shit, now I can't remember her name. Lisa.
Lisa Barlow.
Lisa Barlow.
Wait,
sort of
you
being
met
a
Lisa
bit of a-
Barlow.
Oh, I did. Because she set up, she's like kind of like a event coordinator planner at Sundance. So she does, she used to do, I think Sundance is moving locations now, but she used to do a bunch of like, she like did the event planning for the Indigenous house, and like she sort of like provided the space and like furnished it and stuff, and sort of like provided Vita
Lisa Barlow
tequila.
did this?
I was just going to say, and I'm sure there's Vita everywhere.
Vida, honey, and she's now this season. I haven't watched, but the last season, she was sort of like outed as being a scammer and kind of like.
Yeah, she's going through a lot of right now on the show. I just started the most recent season. I think there's like 4 episodes out, and they're like talking a ton of shit about her lawsuits.
Yeah,
I love the way that these women attack each other about their businesses. They're like, well, your business has this. They all have some sort of like controversy about like either someone is suing them, or like there was one girl that like her jewelry company turned out to be like plastic jewelry or something. It was like they all are just like selling. It was like the white women equivalent of like the quilling scandal. What like it was that. Right? Whenever it was like the quills that were like the bread ties, it was like the white women version of that thing.
And I feel like the housewives are sort of like, this is why I'm like, God, Native women would make such good housewives, because we are 100%. Always coming for each other's businesses, but also like the fucking way that Utah, and I think it started with Mormonism. Shout out Mormons. But y'all are some of the goddamn best scammers that we got on these lands. Yeah. These Mormons came with a lie and they live and die by it, honey. The Mormon religion, no shade, is the shadiest ass religion in America and beyond, because we know y'all are trying to go and mission in all of the poor countries around the world. There's fucking Mormon Indians and shit, and I'm like, how can Native people believe this bullshit? It's insane.
No, I agree. The way that I was in New Zealand at the beginning of the year, literally just for like a week, and I don't know why this never crossed my mind, but I saw like a huge Mormon temple there, and it was like, I think there was something about being on like a country that I know is such a small island, and being like, they made it here? Like, I was like, what do you mean the Mormons are here? How did they find it? Like, they're everywhere, and they love the Indigenous. They love us. They love to come for us.
They love Indigenous people. They're always like going to the Yucatan. They're always like, just like, they're sniffing out literally the poorest savages that they can find. And they are absolutely scamming the shit out of y'all, because... And you gotta break free, girlies out there. If you are Mormon, honey, break free.
Take those white collared shirts off and burn them.
Burn them. You're gay. You're all having gay missions. You're gay. You need to just look at yourselves and say, I'm gay and I'm beautiful, and let me like leave Indigenous people around the world alone. We don't want it. We have been scammed so many motherfucking times. It's because we're too nice. Okay, but I'm here to say we are the scammers. We got to get our scam game on, man. Let's use our entrepreneurial spirit for retribution, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, let's get back.
Yeah.
Scam back.
Native Mormons.
And my scam, Native Mormons, and my scam on the Housewives is I need to be a sort of a shaman.
Do you mean you want to advise one of them? You want to advise Lisa Barlow?
I want to advise all of them. I want to blow smoke in their faces through a weird little straw. I want to fucking like do weird little ceremonies for them, because all the housewives always get some kind of shaman or like spiritual person. One season it was this lady named Eagle Woman. Shout out Eagle Woman. I'm pretty sure she lives in LA. Was that the Beverly
Hills lady?
Yes.
Because I remember they're in Beverly Hills, and they had their like, and they all like had they all like sat on pillows.
That was yes.
Remember?
Yes. It was Beverly Hills, because I looked up Eagle Woman and I was like, oh, she's out in these parts.
Did too.
and in, you know,
I like a little bit. I'm like, should I just get into the shaman game? Like in LA, make little business cards, like start posting flyers in coffee shops and just be like, look, if you need a shaman, let me know.
yes, right. Yes. Because I will I guess entrepreneurship is like the game I have to play to like basically keep myself from being impoverished. And I see these bitches out here, like Stretch Lab, for example. Tell us what Stretch Lab is, because this is a scam. This is a goddamn scam.
Well, see, as people who've never been to Stretch Lab, I can't really vouch for what the cult is, but I'm assuming it's people who you pay to stretch you, right?
So you've never been?
No, have you?
Neither have I.
We were supposed to go together.
Oh my god.
But I would go. It honestly just sounds like yoga, and yeah, you're just like stretching, doing poses. Maybe there's an instructor that comes around and like cracks your back.
Thought it was like for some reason I thought it was like a one-on-one, like someone is stretching you.
I bet that's part of it. I bet that there's like a special one-on-one stretch.
There's tiers.
And to call it a lab, like it's like stretching is a fucking science or something, which yeah, I guess it is, but also like do it at home for free, my guy. You need a coach for that?
It's also expensive, I think.
I
think it's really expensive to go.
And that's how they get you.
Good
it's
for
like
them,
once you see that something is expensive, they your brain automatically assigns more like value and meaning to it.
It does.
Yeah.
That's why I tell native beat artists, I'm like, price that shit up, girl.
Oh
Price
my
that shit
god.
up.
Yes. Always
Make
raise
it
your
seem
prices.
as valuable as it actually is, because
yes, it is a luxury item. Thank you.
it is.
Okay, so I'm on the Stretch Lab website right now, and you are right. It is one-on-one. It looks like sometimes there might be more than one person in the room. Like there's like two people being stretched, two people stretching them.
Team stretch. Oh god, give me
This is what I thought it was.
Yeah, so it is very the stretches that they're doing though are so like you could easily replicate this at home.
This
is why I don't understand. How much is it per session? How much money are we spending on stretching?
Okay, it's saying request info, so they're not really like giving a price right off the bat.
That's never
how
a good
expensive
sign.
it is. That's how expensive
That's how
it
you
is.
know. They don't want to tell you.
Let's guess. I'm gonna say a one-on-one session at Stretch Labs is like $250 an hour.
For sure.
I was gonna guess like 150, 175.
I'm gonna guess it's definitely triple digits. So yeah, I'm gonna say like 150.
That is
Holy shit.
Okay, John, fuck you. And
wait, John, do you know this because you looked it up, or have you gone? This sounds
scammed.
I could do this. This sounds like in my wheelhouse now. I'm suddenly just like.
Okay, so it's affordable, so you are willing to pay $50 to go get fucking stretched, bro.
Get stretched the fuck out, yeah. For 50.
Do you think it's an activity that like you just go with your friends and you like lay there and you stretch? Like, is it like, and then you're just like chatting? Like, this feels like again something that you would see on Housewives, where they just like are there for the stretching, but actually they're using it to like talk shit about like the other one that they don't like. Like, is
100%.
The point
Amber,
of the activity?
I actually do think this could be beneficial for you doing like with your kind of high workout like training regimen. It sounds like Stretch Lab would be very beneficial for you.
Do not buy this scam, okay?
Are we pro Stretch Lab?
I think I might be. I
so
actually
confused.
do need to go. If anybody's been, and I would love for them to chime in.
Yeah, chime in the comments, wherever that may be.
The comments, leave us a voicemail or something.
Yeah, leave us a voicemail.
Let
Tell
us
us
know
about your Stretch Lab scam.
if you've had someone else stretch you professionally.
Okay, but like this is what I'm saying. I will stretch you, professional bitch. I will stretch anybody for $175 an hour. I will stretch your ass. You can come over. The cats will not like it, but I will. I'll pull your arms back.
That I would love.
I'll do this thing. I'll push your legs, like I'll push down on you as you sort of try to do the splits. I'll stretch your ass.
You sound professional. I believe you.
This is why actually my entrepreneurial fake shaman business / see, I think I would lose my commitment to the bit after about 15 minutes. I think 15 minutes as trying to be a stretch lab stretcher, I would like run out of things of like, I need to stretch. I'm just like, and then I just like kind of just doing like this or something. And it's like, and then if like in the case of me being a shaman at somebody's like whatever, I'm just like, what else can I light on fire?
You would run out of ideas. I feel like though, as like comedians, I do feel like you guys are strong with improv though. So I do feel like that's kind of in the, if I believe in anybody, I feel like I believe in you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
To continue.
I think that Brian, you are potentially the worst scammer in the world, simply because you may not commit to the bit hard enough. You might like let it drop and like laugh at yourself, or just like I just can't really imagine you like actually caring enough.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So, but I think if push came to shove, I could do it.
I do think this. Okay, so I've been. I'll go through. Like, I love true crime, and I'll go through phases where I'm like watching different things, right? And I love cult documentaries. Like, I love. This is Jana, and then this is me.
My true crime, clearing the room, babes.
Yeah, bitch. But like, task force. Ninja Turtle Island. But like, I think this all the time about cult leaders is that I'm like, man, it's just really a lot of commitment. Like, do you never get to, I feel like I would get so tired of it. I would just be like, okay,
Same.
like, that is to me, I'm like, oh, they really are enjoying this, because I could never, it is just so much effort to me to like run a cult.
Yeah.
Okay, but
you're forgetting so much.
You're forgetting about how much the cult leaders like, and usually men, unless it's like a woman a white woman who's beautiful and is a spiritual leader and drinks colloidal silver. Then the best of them all. The best of them all. If you're a man and you're an ugly man and you're spending so much energy conning all these women to suck your dick and call you dear leader, at the end of the day, you just have to lay around and, most of the time you're not scamming. You kind of get into a system where you put on the character like once a week and you're doing this fucking psychobabble to your crew, but then at the other times you're just kind of laying around and you got your harem of like cultists that are like massaging you and just like fawning over you.
But even then, it's like if you have a thought that isn't in the voice of this cult character, you can't even say it out loud because you're just like, fuck, they're gonna know that.
Yeah, like who do you talk to? Who do you gossip with? Like, who does a cult leader gossip with?
The other cult leaders, maybe. They're like, hey, bro, my cult's going great. Yeah. How's yours?
And I think it's important that we do talk about how difficult it is to be a cult leader, I think. It's like they don't get the respect that they deserve sometimes.
That they need.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
They really are sort of in a tier above us all. And, I gotta say, in terms of scammers, John, what's the fucking Joseph Smith of the Mormon Church? Honey, you are the champion. You have made this shit. You have survived a lot. And Joseph Smith, whatever bullshit you came up with in the beginning, honey, that shit is tried and true. That shit is powering through the culture. It's now sort of like kind of our American culture. It has become sort of this weird bastardized version of like Christianity, white nationalism.
He really ate with that one.
He really ate. Joseph
He really
Smith.
ate with it. In terms
Shout
of cult
out.
leaders, he really ate.
He had all the wives he wanted. He was just out here just marrying a ton of women and fucking...
Fuck. He kind of killed it. He crushed that.
Do you watch Sister Wives, Amber, on TLC?
I actually don't. That one is too, I don't know, it's too real.
It's so real, girl. You gotta get into... I beg you. If you're a Housewives person and a cult person, honey...
This is where it's at for me?
Sister Wives is
Okay.
that girl.
I think we found the solution. I'm quitting my jobs. I'm quitting training. I'm just going to watch Sister Wives.
Oh! That's the life!
I'm going to commit to... You guys, if actually I could be like a full-time reality TV watcher, I would be.
I see that for
what
you.
wish for. Yeah.
You're suddenly writing reviews for Vulture. You're just like...
And then I'm like, what is my life?
Listen, I won't, I'm going to pitch this to your reps officially soon, but you know, once you start getting into the producer game, honey,
Yeah.
Indian country Real Housewives, we need it. The people want it.
I do think that actually would, like, crush.
What
It
would
would.
your guys' intro tagline be for the opening credits of Native Real Housewives?
Mine would say,
Your fry bread grease is hot, but I'm hotter.
ooh, that's good.
Wow.
I'm going to say, heavy are the ears that wear the beaded earrings.
Whoa.
I like that one.
I think mine would be Slay Yata Hey. On purpose mispronouncing Yata.
Slay yata hey hey hey.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh my god, Brian. Slay yata hey.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. Just make it longer every time.
It's just Brian turning around in a fabulous wig going, Slay yata hey.
I mean, Amber, you have to make this happen, actually.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, guys. We're taking this show on the road.
I mean, like, in terms of, like, Native women actually tearing each other down, it's sort of like something that we do really well. It sucks, but goddamn, we are our worst enemies. We are our
We might
each
as well
other's
do it
worst
professionally.
enemies. Yes, let's make some coin, dog.
Might
It's
as well
like-
get paid for it.
yeah, take this show on the road. Okay, Amber, we have a caller who is calling in and needs some advice. Would you care to?
I'm so
join us?
qualified.
Yes,
Let's
I
do
believe
it.
You. Okay.
Okay, Brian and Jana, say you had a really toxic boss, and so you see them around Indian country. Do you tell everybody about their shit-ass attitude and behavior, or do you be a good relative? What? Take the high road or the low road? What do you say?
Shady.
I love it.
I love it.
Jana, what do you think?
That one hurt a little bit. That's okay. Okay. God damn. Do you, if they're around Indian country, shady boss?
I mean, what are you in the mood for? You know?
Yeah, totally.
I a little bit think that you can't, like, I think it's totally cool to talk about what your experience was, but I think it's important, like, I think only bring it up if it comes up, you know? I don't think it's like you see them and then immediately you're just like, you know, telling everybody in your vicinity. I think it's more like, oh, so and so, and then it's like, well, actually, this happened.
It's the, like, only answer when asked.
In a way, yeah, because then it's like, then you're just kind of like, it's the only
You're like, I'm
thing.
just telling my story.
Yeah.
They asked.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's a very non-confrontational tactic, Brian. I respect because, you know, I get it. But my reaction is slightly different.
Whoa.
But I want to hear what Amber has to say first.
I mean, listen, here's the thing. I love to see the drama. I don't love to be a part of it. So
God, I know.
That's so.
I love to witness. Like, I love that, like, all of my friends will gossip to me, and then, but the thing is, it just dies with me. Like, I'm just, like, an endless well of dead gossip.
That's important. I feel the same way. I'm like, if somebody trusts me enough with this information, I'm like,
Yeah.
you can, I actually am pretty good at not, you know, repeating.
Yeah, Brian is a locked vault. I really appreciate that about you, Bri.
That is what I've learned about myself recently is, like, for some reason, I've found lately a lot of people, like, telling me a lot of their business, and I've been like, whoa, I did not ask for this. And some of it you don't want to know. But I'm like, it doesn't go anywhere. You just are like, and then it gets fun. And then it's like watching a show, and then you're like, ooh. So, you know, I don't know. What would I do? I wouldn't say anything, but, like, what would I love to see? I love to see the drama.
Wow, that's so good. I actually changed my answer to that in a way. Like, I think it's important, like, especially if the boss, like, still has ties to, like, your current career, then maybe, you know, don't go too crazy.
It also depends on what they've done. Like, is it really bad? Tell everybody. You know, like, are you
Right.
unquestionably in the right and they, like, really did you dirty?
Yeah, me too, in a way.
You know?
Well, yes, absolutely, me too. If it's a me too situation, then
I mean, if it's a Me Too, tell everybody.
You go pub.
You definitely want to talk about it.
If it's a Me Too, actually, no, I'm kidding.
I think I have a gendered reaction, which is if it's a man, take his ass down. If you're a native man out here being a bitch, being a fucking asshole to people, bitch, bye.
Yep.
Yeah.
How dare you? How fucking dare you? If you're a man of any background, humble yourself, my guy. Men, you need to shut the fuck up and get in line. I'm so sick of men right now. Present company excluded, of course. I love you, Bri, but I don't really see you as like and John, John, my Philly little bro. You are sweet as pie, and also Steve. I mean, I can't share a bed with a man who I hate, and I don't hate him. I love him.
Right.
But the way I am just the men. If you're not adding to the
you guys,
culture,
there's a
and you're
bald eagle flying past my window right now.
Yes!
Oh my God.
Oh my
Sacred
God, you
podcast.
guys! We are sacred!
I just saw a bald eagle.
You guys
Wow.
are
Go on,
sage-based
Jana.
wisdom. Sage-based wisdom. We have been blessed by Creator.
How much tobacco should I put out right now? All of it?
Dump it all out. And here's the thing. Creator, this bald eagle is going to take our sacred wisdom and tell Creator that. And you know what I love? Bald eagle showed up right as I was dogging on men, which means, honey, humble
We have
yourselves,
Creator.
bitch.
Creator just verified.
Creator verified this advice. You shut the fuck up, men. Shut the fuck up and take a fucking seat. You're blowing it. You're blowing it whether you think you are or not. You gotta listen. You gotta listen, okay?
Get it together.
Take some time to listen. Native woman. If my toxic boss is a Native woman, which is almost more likely because we know that Native women are out here just being absolute boss-ass bitches, I'm going to go ahead and keep it a secret, but I am going to tell everyone I know, all of my entire close network, what I'm experiencing.
Yeah.
Because I
think you
can't
should.
keep that shit a secret.
You're not going to be public with it, but you're gonna like quietly let it out.
I'm gonna infiltrate the whisper network, sort of. I'm gonna sort of have to.
I agree with this.
What you were what you just said just reminded me about something I heard on a different podcast, which was that like gossiping essentially has been just like a tool for like women and also just kind of like underrepresented people to like it's kind of has been like this like demonized thing when in actual reality gossiping is kind of like sometimes the only thing we have to protect ourselves and each other from like things that are actually, you know, people in power or people of status that could you know, that have like done shitty things to us. And so so in that regard sometimes it's important to gossip in but case by case basis, I suppose.
Yeah, and also, you know, I like feel the same way that I think both of you do, which is like I'm not trying to take someone's career completely out if they're just because they're a piece of shit. Like people, but people do. What I don't like about our current culture is that there's not a lot of like, there's not enough learning happening. And sometimes the best way for people who are full of themselves to learn is to have a little slap on the hand and need to have like a little moment of reflection to be like, I'm kind of blowing it. And I've been hearing my name is on the lips of too many people right now. And maybe that's because I've been behaving badly. Yeah. It's accountability. Like you have to be accountable for your actions, right or wrong. Right. Yes. Yeah.
For sure.
So it's like, but also here's a third option. I was told in a tarot reading from a person named Rose in Portland recently that when I'm making a decision or I'm currently in the midst of making a big decision about my life, I'm going one way, but I should be going this other way. Like I should be taking the opposite path that I'm taking, which is, I can't put that together and I don't know what the fuck that meant. But then this person said, there's a third option that you could also take. So either I need to be taking the opposite path or the third option. And I will say in this advice, there is a third option, and it's going to your boss and being like, you're toxic.
Whoa.
I think try that first. But how many of us are actually going up to the toxic people? Because how often the toxic person makes it impossible to approach them.
You can't. I don't see a world in which that would ever work.
I was just talking to somebody who, I cannot remember who this was. I was just talking to somebody and we were talking about like how to handle like difficult work situations.
Yeah.
And they had said, because I was telling them, I was like, you should report this. And they were like, well, here's what I'll do. They were like, I always like to give the opportunity to correct like first directly. And then if it's not corrected, then I go for outside sources. And I was like, oh, that's like a really good, I think that's actually like a really good system, is to be like, hey, I'm going to give you an opportunity between us to like fix yourself. And if you're not going to do that, then now it's on you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's to me the most mature kind of way to handle something. Is it the way that I would handle it? Probably not, because I'm terrified of sort of conflict. But it is actually sort of the best way.
Yeah, that's smart. I like that.
But Brian, would you do it?
I don't know. I think it depends on how toxic this person actually is. I think if they're so toxic that it feels like going to them wouldn't solve anything, then I wouldn't. But if they're like only a little bit toxic, then I would be like, maybe I'll try it out.
I would love to be a fly on the wall listening to Brian go up to a toxic boss and being like, hey,
can I talk to you really quick?
Yeah, is that what you would say, Brian? Let's do a role playing.
Can I talk to you really quick? So I was just like that.
Wait,
thing.
I didn't say yes, you can talk to me, but what is it? I only have 5 minutes, so let's get it done.
Well, actually, I like need to. I didn't feel that you treated me with respect.
The lips are getting
let's
so
go.
big.
Toss the chicken. Out with it. You got a problem with me?
No. I just wanted to say that I really enjoy working here, and I love being a part of the team. Thanks for having me.
Great. Well, if I can use the rest of your time to give you some feedback about what you just did, I'm gonna go ahead and say, fuck you. You're potentially gonna be fired. I don't know. I'm not really sure if I can sort of like let you go with the time remaining, but get back to work, I guess.
Damn.
Well, good job, Bri.
That should be in the movie Ninja Turtle Island.
A toxic boss.
Yeah.
none of us can like our Splinter is a toxic Splinter.
A toxic native elder.
A toxic native elder, and we're all the Ninja Turtle Islanders are constantly trying to be like, we gotta get out of this situation.
Raph, we need to get out of here.
Come on, Mike. Stop eating pizza and go approach Splinter with us.
Wait, this is so good because the pizza would be fry bread.
Would it be fry bread pizza?
Wait, how come nobody's done
Maybe
that?
they each have like a thing that they like. Like one of them is eating like a fry bread pizza. One of them is eating like a fry bread burger.
Yeah, one of them is eating the hot Cheetos with.
That's how we can
sauce
tell
on
them
it.
apart. Is their hair? Is there like weird green hair and what like powwow food they're eating?
Yeah,
that's their personality trait.
Exactly. Oh fuck.
That feels like a
so
mood.
fucking
Like
rad.
that feels like those memes that you see that are like your birth month like equals this meme. It's like that's what that is. It's like what
Oh my god.
Ninja Turtle Island you are equals this powwow food.
Yes.
Oh my god. But also, how come we haven't seen that meme that here's your birth month and here's your powwow food? Do I make that?
Yes.
I feel like
What powwow food? Which one would you? Which is yours? What do you feel like your birth month is in powwow food?
I think I'm a Virgo, so I think we like attention to detail. We like clear boundaries and just like putting things into boxes. So I think
But what's your birth month, Bri?
August, but Virgo is like late August to late September.
Well, so you're like in the seasonal switch.
Seasonal switch even. So I guess mine would be Navajo taco.
No.
Oh.
But I feel like yours would be like a sort of a complex lemonade drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see
Okay.
that for you. Yeah,
What's
you're
like
a powwow lemonade for
plus
sure.
Pickle juice.
Blue raspberry.
Yeah,
Blue
almost
raspberry
almost
lemonade.
like a Piccadilly is like a little too messy for I think
Yeah.
Virgo.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
But yeah, a blue like a fruit filled sort of complex tea based lemonade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your
Accept.
birth month, Amber?
April. I'm a Taurus, so I'm late April. So I feel like, if we're
Grounded.
going by, what is the deal with Taurus is we're like cozy, right? It's like stable. I think the whole thing with Taurus is like comfort, stability, like loyalty, but also stubbornness. So like,
Comfort
it's giving like stew. It's giving stew
Yeah.
with fry bread.
It's
Yes.
giving stew.
Right? It's giving dry meat stew.
Yes.
Yum. Oh, totally.
Or like wojapi. But I feel like stew.
Yeah, I do.
I kind of feel like just a normal stew. I think
For
I would
sure.
like to be a wojapi, but I actually am just stew.
Yeah. You're sort of you're
I'm a dependable hearty stew.
you're a hearty sort of a bison with potatoes and carrots and shit. It's
Yep.
just like
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been in the crock pot for days.
Yes.
God, I'm fucking starving. Okay. Mine is November. I'm a Scorpio.
Ooh.
And so the Scorpio, I don't really know a ton about like what my sign is other than it's a water sign. There's also like very autumnal, deep autumn vibes, like right smack in the middle of
Aren't Scorpios
fall.
like smoldery?
There's the Scorpios are like have very intimate, few close friendships, sort of like a lot of introverted vibes. It's giving like sort of hunkering down, but also like very flexible, fluid. There's a little bit of we also are the sign of the genitals, so there's like sexual vibes. Yeah,
Just a big ol' sausage, link.
Powwow sausage. You know, the popular powwow sausage. That's us.
The powwow schnitzel or whatever.
For our German relatives. Just a fucking giant powwow kibasi sausage. Sounds about right. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe even like squash or like a squash, but that's almost late summer vibes. But I would say if it is a powwow food, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna go with fry bread with like cinnamon sugar on it.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I really like
okay.
that.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. While you were talking, I was like, oh, Bannock dog, obviously.
Ooh, yum.
It feels like a Bannock
I don't even know
dog.
what that is.
Bannock
It's,
is like fry bread, but it's baked instead of fried, right?
I don't know. This is what they call it here.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
yeah.
it's just fry bread.
I think it's just gabubu bread, right? Right? Or no?
Oh. Wait, that looks so good.
I think that's just what, but then I think that like even for fry bread, they call it still just like fried Bannock.
Yeah,
Okay,
So I
I'm
think
into
to
that.
them it's always,
yeah. But Bannock is basically the First Nations, like sort of like north of the
Yeah.
medicine line, Canadian word for fry bread.
yeah. So a Bannock dog is just a hot dog covered in,
Fried
Fry
bread.
bread.
A fry bread bun, basically.
yeah. So instead of like like I think that they like take it and then they batter it in fry bread instead and then they fry it like that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That sounds
what?
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Like a corn dog, but with fry bread. Oh, fuck. But that.
Yeah.
I can't even stand how hungry I am right now. Okay. Amber, we're gonna keep you on for our wise ass extended episode. And for those of you who want to become a wise ass, you just simply need to go to sagebasewisdom.supercast.com and subscribe. The first 14 days are free. But if you're leaving us now, thank you, Amber, for being here. Is there anything that you want to plug, that you want people to check out, recent work that you want people to watch, and where can they watch it?
I guess I want people to listen to your podcast, and that's it.
No! Say something else that you want for you.
I don't have anything out right now.
Watch Roswell on CBS.
Watch Roswell.
Or CW.
Watch Reservation Dogs. Amber's episode is literally one of the funniest.
Watch Reservation Dogs. Watch Bring Back what? I don't know. Watch Prey again. Watch
Prey.
Novocaine.
Watch
Prey is
Novocaine.
so good.
Prey is literally so fucking good. My boyfriend hasn't watched. Maybe we need to watch that tonight because.
Have you seen the different languages? Because we did it in 2 languages.
Yes,
We did it in English and we did it in Comanche.
I haven't seen it in Comanche, but I think that's so fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, then there. If you
Watch it in
haven't,
Comanche.
yeah, watch it in both languages, and then switch it up. Watch Novocaine, and then listen to the podcast again.
Yes.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Bri, do you have anything you want to say?
Just in general,
Anything to plug?
anything to plug? Not really. I mean, I'm doing shows in LA if you're in LA.
And
Follow me
he
on
always,
Instagram.
He always posts on Instagram, but he posts literally like if he has a show that day, he'll post that day. So you don't have any time to actually go see Brian doing a show.
So you're saying I should post earlier?
Yes.
No. In my head it's
Yes.
like I forget
Are
that.
you avoiding
people-
like a stalker? Are you like, oh, I don't want them to know where I'm at?
You know what? No, it just never occurs to me. Posting too early feels like crazy.
No.
Okay, so I
People
should
need
post
to
earlier.
know. Yeah, I
Okay,
never post in real time because I'm like, I don't want you
don't want
to
people
know
to
where I
know.
am.
Yeah.
Like it's part of the mystery. But like, no, if
you
you
know,
have a show, people
If
should
you have
know.
a show, yes.
Yeah.
People need to come. Okay, I'm gonna start
Yeah.
posting ahead of time.
Yes.
1 to 2 days.
Guys, go see live
1 to
comedy.
2 days.
1 to 2 days in advance. I'm going to start going to see more shows. I want to go see Brian perform. I have a couple shows coming up, but I don't have the energy to find out where they are right now. But if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can, and I'll post about them. But I'm doing some traveling shows coming up because it's, famously Indigenous Peoples Day coming up, and then Native American Heritage Month in November. So the calendar's filling up in a way that is slightly annoying.
Wait, I have a show to promote.
Okay,
you
good.
just reminded me. Go see San Francisco the weekend of Good Medicine. Our friend of the show, Jackie Kalei-Aa.
Jackie, shout out.
That will be in San Francisco on October 18th. October 18th if you're in the Bay Area.
Yes, October 18th, go see Good Medicine, hosted by Jackie Kalei-Aa, who I love her episode of the pod, and she's such a fucking badass. Support Native women in comedy and who are entrepreneurs and everything, and who are in movies like Amber. And that is all the time we have today. We hope our wisdom made your life better, but we will not be issuing refunds if it didn't.
If you or anyone you know needs advice, has a question, or just wants to chat about something, leave us a message. There's 3 ways to do that, and you can find them in the show notes. And we'll give you our smudgiest, sagest, solicited advice.
And as always, we'd love you to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts and on YouTube. And support our work by becoming an official wise ass. Go to sagebasedwisdom.com. sagebasedwisdom.supercast.com. Damn.
Thank you for listening. Hagone.
Tota.